Hello everybody, today is Thursday, August 24th. It's 4:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On my left is the time and sales. You can see the E-mini S&P trading at 2440.75. And before I go any further, first the required disclaimer. Okay, the E-mini S&P now trading at 2441 at 410. Pretty good day for the auto trader today. First up is the E-mini S&P on a precision Renko chart. Showed this chart a few days ago. This is trading two contracts, and these are fixed targets. And there's something to be said for fixed targets. You will miss the big trending days, but not all the time do we get big trending days. So we have a target of 12 and 14 ticks, which is basically 3 points in the E-mini S&P, and then 14 ticks is 3.5 points. This worked out pretty good for this chart, and this is the second time, actually more than the second time. I've only been running this for a few days, and it hit its goal just on a couple of trades here, it looks like. So 975 just trading two contracts and hitting its goal in just a few hours of trading is really solid performance. The auto trader, BWT Auto Trader, now in its 10th year, has been really coming into its own with performance and consistency. We're really proud of our product, and we've been showing some fantastic performance recently and over the course of our now over 400 videos. Okay, next up is the Dow on the Super Renko 6 tick, and this is pretty actively traded on the 6 tick, and that's because we are using a limit order, just 2 ticks in the Dow, and just a pullback of 2 ticks, and we have a profit goal of 20 and 40 ticks, trading 3 contracts actually, so 20 ticks, 40 ticks, and a runner, and we have a goal of $1,000. Actually, you know, a lot. If you have a $10,000 account, that's 10%, and that's actually a lot to shoot for 10% every day. But nevertheless, this hit its goal in 995, trading 3 contracts. Some nice looking trades here. We had a little pullback in the equity in the course of the day, but then it came back. It was finished trading by 12:30 p.m. Okay, next up is the crude oil on the Precision Renko 5 tick with our 300% reversal, and this did 800 for the day. You can see the trades here. We had a small loser to begin with, and this chart setup typically catches pretty large moves. In this, you can see here in this case, and then a smaller trade here, but nevertheless 800 for the day in the crude oil, very good for 2 contracts. Okay, once again, the DAX on the plus side of the ledger, not hitting its goal today, but still turning in a respectable $712 in the P&L. And note that the losers are quite a bit smaller than the winners. So still, the DAX on a pretty good winning streak on the plus side of the ledger today. $700 in a day is still a very good return. Okay, I want to come back to this ES on the 5 Renko chart. This one actually begins trading at 3 a.m. So there's actually another trade here early on. You can see here about at the beginning of the session. So this actually had 3 trades instead of 2. And I wanted to show this because I have another chart to show. Same chart, but has slightly different settings. Okay, so this is another chart of the E-mini S&P on the Precision Renko 5, and this one starts trading at 10 in the morning, so it missed that first trade. This one did 650 for the day. Okay, next up is the crude oil on a Super Renko 3 tick. This is kind of a new chart just trying something new here. I think I've shown this once or twice already. This is a limit order with a 3-tick pullback, and this did 550 for the day. We have a goal of 1,000. So pretty decent performance for 2 contracts. Next up is the gold contract. This has been also on a pretty decent winning streak. Trading 2 contracts, we did 500 here. Only had a small loser in the beginning of trading, and then followed by 3 winners in a row. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on a Super Renko 6-tick, and this one starts trading at 3 a.m., the open of the London session, and we had a gain of 425. Our first trade didn't happen until about 11 a.m. So this one has a limit order to close the bar with a 3-tick pullback. So a total of 3 trades, 425 for the day on 2 contracts is pretty decent. The DAX mini contract had a single trade good for 220 on a Super Renko 10-tick chart. Again, on the DAX mini, we did 165 on a Super Renko 7-tick chart. Okay, this is a chart we've seen quite a bit. The E-mini S&P on just a straight 3-range chart. This is a limit order with a 3-tick pullback and fixed targets of 12 and 14 ticks. And this was pretty active today. I'm just going to scrunch this up and you can kind of see our equity curve. We had a pretty steep drawdown, about $600. But again, we came back to be on the plus side of the red ledger at 212. So normally this is not always this active, but it was today. There was a lot of trades, but it finished the plus side of the ledger. That's all for today's video. If you'd like to find out more, please visit our website or send us an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thanks for watching today.